I'm in my doctor's office waiting for my appointment. The nurse announces that the doctor was called away in an emergency and we would make new appointments. And she came to me and said, "Mr. Turk," and the man next to me says, "Are you the Rudy Turk?" And trying to be modest, I says, "Well, I'm Rudy Turk." And he says, you're the Rudy Turk that collects pots." I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, since we can't have our meeting, why don't you come to my house and see my pots?" And I said, "Well, not now." He says, "Yes, right now." He says, "I have some wonderful Roman pots." I said, "Well, okay." We went over to his house. This man was named Eversole, Jim Eversole. And we went in the living room, and he had some bad Roman pots. They weren't anything. And they had been sold to him by an Israeli leader, and he got taken. And I wasn't impressed. He says, "You don't like my pots?" I said, "No, I really don't." He says, "Well, come, let's have a drink." And I says, "You and I can't have drinks. We both have prostate problems. We can't drink." He says, "We'll have juice." In other words, I was annoying him. We went into his study or library, and he had shelves built, and each shelf was a little box, and each box was a Maria pot. Maria was the outstanding Indian potter in America, ever. Okay. Here are all these wonderful, wonderful pots, one after another. I said, "Maria." He says, "Do you know Maria?" I said, "Yes, I know Maria." He says, "Really, you ever know Maria?" I'll tell you more. I says, "Yes, when I was a little boy, I went to the Chicago World's Fair, and we went to one state pavilion after another, and we got to the New Mexican Pavilion, and there was an old lady making pots on her lap. And when we were ready to leave, I cried. I made a big fuss. And the old lady says, "Let me keep them until you're ready to go." And I sat on this lady's lap, and we made pots, and that's how I met Maria. "Oh, you really like Maria?" He says, "Would you like these pots?" I says, "Oh, I would love to have these pots." He says, "Not you, the university." I said, "Yes." He says, "You come tomorrow, you can have them." I said, "I can't come tomorrow. I have 2 classes tomorrow." "Okay, you don't want the pots, you don't want them." I said, "I'll be there." So I canceled 2 classes, and we picked up the pots. A week later, I'm at my doctor's office. The doctor said, "I'm sorry we couldn't meet last week." And I said, "Well, that happens." I said, "But I met Mr. Eversole, and he gave us his pottery collection, 35 Marias." He said, "Did he sign anything? Did he sign anything?" I said, "Well, yes, he signed something." He says, "That's good, because he died this weekend." See, sometimes the luck of the Irish is with you.
I guess so.
Occasionally I'm Irish.